Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. So I've been getting asked a couple new games that I'm looking forward to, and games that I'm trying out currently on either Japanese or Korean servers. So I wanted to share with you guys three of the ones I'm looking at. Two of them do not have English release dates, and one of them's coming in 2 weeks. So first we'll go over the short one, which I just figured out how to access their servers today. This is a game called Last Idea by Square Enix.
ようやく見つけたぞ。我が祖国にあだなす者め。お嬢ちゃん、お主のそのアミュレット。私は一体。
So what it looks to be is a dungeon crawler that is top down, has a really crazy like gearing system, and there's kind of a thing where you upgrade like a blacksmith and probably some other mechanics. That's all the stuff I've been able to glean from it so far. Let me pull up. So there you can see just a little bit of the gameplay. I'm gonna get to a bigger gameplay video once this is done. But I mean, it's Square Enix, so their track record, well, used to be pretty solid. They're still pretty good on mobile games, so let's go ahead. I'll pull up a gameplay trailer here and we can check it out. Well, it's not really a trailer, it's more of like stuff that happens. I guess this must be like a tutorial, probably. So let's get to some uninterrupted gameplay. So what you do is you have a character, and as far as I can tell, I'm not sure if there's any type of like co-op play right now, even though I'm sure there is. I probably just haven't unlocked it where I'm at right now. But you have one character and there are a ton of like class customizations and builds and that type of thing, which I'm always solid with. Not quite, as far as I can tell, not quite to Path of Exile levels, but still a lot of stuff to do. So for a phone game, this is actually pretty good. Now it looks like this guy's kind of playing like a caster, whatever's going on here. And there doesn't seem to be much dodging, which in one way kind of annoys me, but in another way is kind of nice, because I remember how dodge-heavy Jogelia Lost was. But, you know, you should probably have to dodge like a couple times, but this guy might just be like super buff and farming some little dungeon or whatever. Yeah, it's got some pretty good music. Character customization. That's the starting game stuff. And it kind of has just a little bit of like kind of like a Diablo feel to it, with lots of mobs that you just kind of thrash. I think you have like a companion character, which is right here. But I still gotta figure it out, but I've just started playing this and I really like it so far, so. Anyway, so this is called Last Idea. You can play it right now if you go through co-op, but make sure that you have Android 7 if you're playing on Android. Not sure about iOS and all that, as per usual, so. Now, as far as the game that's coming out in 2 weeks, this is the game called SinoAlice, which, depending on how much this game impresses me, I may actually make this one of my main games. We'll see, because I'm really into like gothic stuff, and I really like fairy tale stuff, as well as, you know, this is kind of like a retelling or kind of a mashup of a lot of the fairy tales that we've grown up with. So let's get to some of the action. I guess this must be, I don't know, the summoning or something, because this is on the Japanese server. Well, let's see what else is here. No. I'm waiting to see some gameplay. Here we go. So right there, it looks like, you see how it's like 22, 22, 21, 21? I believe that's the damage of whatever the weapon is, but it's looking like you're going through these moves as like single use, and I'm not sure if they can be replenished. But then they just summon a character there. So obviously there's lots of wacky stuff going on in this game. The Wave Battler, Side Scroller. Boss appeared. Rip. F. Damn, this guy hits hard. It must be a tutorial battle. Oh yeah, all of a sudden, all like the other ladies show up and wreck. Maybe wreck, we'll see. Yep, there they go. So this looks like it's the last weapon here, but maybe it's not so much a weapon, maybe it's like some type of summonable move or something. And perhaps they have cooldowns, I'm just not sure exactly how the combat system works, but it looks intriguing to me either way. Now, if we can get a little bit more of the combat here. So I don't know exactly on this one, if I'm gonna really love it or if I'm just gonna be like whatever. But I'm hoping I'll really love it. So this one's coming middle of June, for those of you that maybe watch this video a little late. So anyways, and then finally, we got from Stove itself, Stove, the makers of Epic 7, this is Lost Ark. Well, it says Smilegate now, but I think Stove bought out Smilegate. So this is a game that is only in Korea. It has no English launch date, but it is very Diablo-esque and totally, in my opinion, kicks Diablo's ass. Even the new one that Blizzard's coming out on the phone game with. I'll show you guys a little of the trailer, then we'll get to some of the action so you guys can see. But from what I've seen, you can actually play this, but you have to have a VPN to play in Korea, and you also probably have to go buy an account, which, from what I saw, retail from about $12 to $13. And I believe someone also said you had to have like a Google... Oh, no, you had to have a Stove account in Korea, which is also something I believe you either have to purchase or you gotta know Korean to open one up. So... I'm waiting for him to get to the action here. I don't know what's up with the symphony. You'd be like in the game playing with a piano as demons come after you. Yeah, guys, show me the gameplay. Here we go. So there are other players in this, so it's not just you. And yeah, those are the character models, so those always had some badass character models.
잠들어 있는 아크를 찾아 세계를 지켜내기 위한 모험을 떠나게 될 것입니다. 그 위대한 모험을 함께할 12명의 개성 있는 클래스가 여러분들을 기다리고 있습니다. 모험을 시작하기에 앞서 여러분들이 선택하게 될 클래스들을 소개해 보도록 하겠습니다.
So you see lots of mobs, very Diablo-esque. And there is also an English patch that people have come up with. So you can actually play a little bit of this in English. I'm sure it's not translated everything, but it probably hits all the basics like the skills and, you know, the menu screens and that type of thing. But probably not all the story. Or whatever they use as a medium for doing things in this game. So these are some of the different classes. Devil Hunter right here. A bard. Hey, maybe you do play instruments. Blood by Naruto, apparently. So this one I'm still trying to see, I'm probably going to spend the money on it. It's just, it's risky because, every once in a while they do like an account re-verification, and if you don't re-verify the account, which is going to be from whoever controls the email or whatever. They basically just shut down your account, so you'd have to be paying more money to continuously keep an account going in this. But hopefully, because obviously we have a little bit of a good reputation with Stove, so I'd love to see this game in America or global. So Europe and Australia and etc. Canada. But anyway, so let's get to... Probably gonna show off like some of the town stuff. I want to see like a full dungeon. It looks like they're just hitting like highlights right now. Oh, it's a boss battle in this.
이 모든 것들이 모험가들을 언제든 반갑게 맞이할 테니까요.
Guess that might be an escort mission.
자, 로스타크가 보여준.
But yeah, the scenery is just gorgeous.
준비가 되셨습니까? 이제 그 위대한 여정으로 여러분들을 초대합니다.
Korean hype man. Dude, that looks like some cool shit, like a raid boss. Weirdo traps right there. I'm charging my laser. Yeah, some crazy ass interactive backgrounds. That's another thing that really impressed me about this when I was watching it. For all the various videos. A little bit overkill with the the town. I think this is like a cutscene right here. Yeah, you can see how it goes. So this one, once again, is called Lost Ark. It is in Korea. It is done by Stove, the guys who make Epic 7. And arguably, this is the one I'm looking forward to messing with the most, so I'm actually going to gun on this. You know, today's the first overhit day, so I'm going to be doing overhit stuff, but whenever the servers come up. But anyways, this is here for you guys, so in case you were wondering. So those are some of the games I'm looking forward to. If you yourself have games you're looking forward to, drop me a link, you know, let me know. I always like to see what's going on in the community. You guys are excited for these ones as well. You know, there's videos on, like, if you want to play Lost Ark, for instance, how to, you know, you could do the VPN and do the account and all that, and where to go to get an account. And things, so. Anyways, guys, that's enough for me, so. Yeah, that'll be it. So I'll catch you guys later on. Peace out.